Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris Lee, and you are now watching United Destiny Entertainment Tutorials Online. Hey, what's up, guys? Chris Lee back with another tutorial. I'm going to try to keep this one pretty short. Basically, what I'm going to be doing with this video is just kind of talking to you guys about really finding balance when you are producing your beats and how much you want to add and when you want to add and when you want to take away from your beat. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and let you listen to a beat that I produced, and then I'm going to kind of talk to you about it a little bit. So check this out.
Relax and take notes.
United Destiny Entertainment Productions.
Relax and take notes.
Purchase this beat.
Relax and take notes.
Okay, that's all I'm going to play for right now. The reason why I went ahead and played the beat first because, for one, I wanted to keep you guys entertained with what I'm doing. But for number two is because I kind of wanted you guys to listen to the beat and try to see if you can jam out and if you can create some lyrics to it and see if you can rap to it or spit to it without having blockage. And what I mean by blockage is, I'm gonna give you an example. A lot of times when producers start producing beats, they have so much going on, so many different instrumentations in the track. A lot of the times when you send that off to an artist, you never really leave any room for the artist to kind of show his artistry and what he can do vocally because you have so much stuff going on inside of the stereo image. Now, let me kind of explain that. A lot of the times when you produce beats, especially when it comes to anything that's, hip hop or trap or whatever the case may be, we like to have a lot of hi-hats going on, snares, kicks, sub kicks, all these different things, plus our melody of the track. Now, the problem with that is when you add all these instrumentations together and you start layering them, the dynamic range gets bigger and it starts to take up the stereo image, which means that you're closer to distorting. And once you're pushing that limit, you don't really leave any room for the vocalist to come in and either sing or spit on it and have, stack vocals and do all these different things. Now, if you balance and mix things properly, then you can achieve this, but that's not the point. The point is you don't want to have the beat competing with the artist. A beat is meant to complement the artist and the artist is meant to complement the beat. So when you got a whole bunch of stuff going on with the vocalist, then it kind of drowns out the beat and the beat is pretty much pointless. So all the creativity that a person does within his beat, whichever person produced the beat, is pretty much pointless. Same thing vice versa. If you do so much stuff inside of the beat, it doesn't leave any room for the vocalist to be creative or show what he can do vocally because it's too much going on in the beat. So you want to create a balance and create some space for the artist to do his thing. So with that being said, in the process, I want to show you what I got going on here. This track in particular, I don't really have a whole bunch going on with the melody, but the hi-hats, snares, kicks, that stuff I definitely do. But the way that I produce this beat is if I send it off to an artist, they can take out and mute a lot of instrumentations and the beat will still sound full. It'll still sound complete with the vocalist doing this thing on the track. That's what you want to be able to have. Don't be the type of producer that if you start muting tracks, that your beat starts to sound empty or it starts to sound like, it's missing something. That's not what you want. You want to be able to compliment the artist and let the artist compliment the beat. So let me show you something. Let me just go in and loop an area, probably, let's just go here. Let's loop this area real quick. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I just want to play the instruments. So let's do this. Let's take all the kicks, hi-hats, snares, all that stuff out of there. And just play this. And let me make sure this go all the way. Now, you heard what I just played. Now, realistically, think of a dope artist, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, it doesn't matter. A natural born artist who understands music, they can automatically hear this without hearing a metronome or any kicks or snares and come in and spit over it and still um still be on time. They will still know how to create something and bring it together and still make it sound good. Just a little instrumentation that I have there with no kicks, snares, hi-hats. If an artist was to come in and spit over it, add their vocals, it'll still sound dope. So that's what you really want to focus on. Now, if I do the opposite, I'm just going to go in and add the kicks, snares, hi-hats, etc. You still should be able to achieve that. Check this out. With the kick, snares, and hi-hats. Okay, you just heard that same exact concept. If an artist was to just come in and spit over that and that alone, they can still make it sound like a dope song because they can fill in with their vocals what the track is missing. But if you listen to it with what I just played, it doesn't sound like it's missing anything. Okay, and it's the same thing vice versa with the instruments just playing and not the, hi-hats, kick, snares, etc. So my point being is you want to make sure that you create balance for the artist. Give them some room and allow them to be creative. That's what they're meant to do. They're meant to take these beats and complement the beat and let the beat complement them and make a dope track. But if you got the beat with all the instruments in it doing all the talking, telling all the stories with all the crazy different effects and hi-hats, 3-4 hi-hats layered and all kind of snares and everything going on in the track, then really there's no point of having an artist spit over it. Listen to some of the industry songs in the music industry right now. You can hear a lot of them to where it's so much going on in the beat. You can't really, it really takes away from what the artist is saying, or the artist is doing so much. All the work that the producer did in the beat, you couldn't even tell that it was there, all the instruments, because it was too much going on at once and everything just sounded cluttered. You don't want your tracks to ever sound cluttered. You want to try to avoid that as much as possible. So I just wanted to make this video, real quick so you guys can kind of understand that concept. And I hope that you guys apply that when you start producing these beats. I mean, don't get all crazy when you start producing these beats. And the same thing if you're a vocalist, if there's a lot of things going on inside of the beat, don't try to stack so many harmonies and different vocals on top of that beat, because it's just not going to stand out. I really don't want to be negative about anybody's music in general, but if you hear Chief Keef's albums, his is like that as well. I heard a song earlier with Kanye West and Big Sean and like 2 Chainz and somebody else. That track was the same concept. Whoever mixed it, it was distorted. Um, there was a lot of instrumentation going on, and there was a lot of things going on with the vocals. And like I said, you don't want to go for that distortion. You want your tracks to be nice, clean, sound balanced, and be able to complement each other. So if you like this video, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me your feedback. Tell me your opinion. Make sure you check out all my other videos. If you need any tutorials on anything in particular, just contact me. Let me know what you're looking for, and I'll go ahead and show you what I know. All right, guys, thank you for watching.